Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Downtown in the city of Athens, there are almost 100 bars to choose from. With a bar in almost every corner, how do people pick one amidst all these choices?
Drink specials, a dance floor, sometimes live music.
I like to make sure there's, good number of females. It's usually a plus. Cheap drinks, bartenders I know.
So how'd you get the idea to open up a bar?
That's a good question. Really the way we started was, I'm actually happen to be wearing the t-shirt. I'm working tonight, but for our other company, SEC Excursions, which is like a travel company, and we do trips for students to away football games in the SEC. Like Georgia, Florida is one of our big games, and we got like 1,000 people last year and the year before, and we do like cater tailgate, hotel, buses, stuff like that. And that's really fun. So we kind of already had the party, host, fun time, like dealing with all the liabilities that college students and drunk people bring with them. But we knew how to handle that, and really there's a property on Broad, which was at the time Broad Street. It was called Between Broad Street Bar and Grill, and it's like the whole theme was between the hedges, and it was just a really great property, became available, and that's when my business partner Juan kind of, I guess, was the one that put the idea out first, and it was a really long process from that. I'd say about 6 months in terms of just planning meetings, researching, talking to everyone we could, real estate, legal, lawyers that dealt with bars and other liquor businesses, other bar owners that I knew from being a social chair and booking stuff. Pretty much just a really long process, but the idea came from just seeing that property and thinking, wow, this could be a really cool spot.
Do you think being a student in Athens helped you open a bar in Athens?
I think it definitely had advantages and disadvantages. I think most students probably aren't capable of handling the kind of hours and the responsibilities and liabilities that come with opening up any kind of restaurant or any kind of business like this, brick and mortar business. So I think having a full class load and stuff was a disadvantage, which we didn't really start work on the bar until summer after my senior year, so I was just taking one last class. But luckily we were used to working 40-hour weeks in addition to 15-hour classes. Myself and my business partner doing our other company, SEC Excursions, which is really a seasonal business. So in the fall, it takes sometimes 60, 70 hours a week. So a lot of people think we run the bar as a serious business, and a lot of people think it's just all fun and games and drinking and partying. And I never drink when I work. I'll be working tonight, managing. I won't touch my lips won't touch any alcohol. My hands will touch a lot, but I think it was an advantage that we knew our market because we are our market.
Berlin's bar Moonshine has been open for almost a year, and it's doing quite well. With lots of competition out there, that's not an easy accomplishment.
Do you think you could own a bar in Athens?
Probably not.
Do you think that you could own a bar in Athens?
Talking to me? I don't think I could own a bar in Athens just because there's already so many, and I wouldn't know how to compete with the rest.
What kind of work goes into Moonshine that you don't think people know about?
That's a good question. I think we spend a huge majority of our time dealing with, at this point in managing, just kind of administrative stuff. So the bureaucratic aspects of owning a bar are pretty difficult. Sometimes you encounter hostile business environments, a lot of small towns. Obviously, Athens has a prolific bar scene, so it's a little different, but there's all sorts of licensing issues, insurance issues, tax issues, workers' compensation, payroll, all sorts of things like that, where if you want to be in business for a while and not go belly up like a lot of places do, you have to keep a really tight thumb on managing cash flows. Another big issue for, I don't know if there's any business majors that are going to be watching this, but that's a huge issue, especially in small businesses.
What are some of the perks of owning a bar?
Well, there's the obvious perks. It's like, Scarface says, you don't want to dip in your own supply too much, but that's one of the obvious perks. I've actually learned a lot of bartending tricks and how to do different fun things, and if you know how to bartend, you can really make a living anywhere. So that's always good. And if you like to travel, you can just set up somewhere, and that's a marketable skill that unless you're in a country with no drinking, it's pretty much going to help you everywhere.